I'm Tara's sister, Trisha, and I didn't want to have to make this, but she's after begging me. And she's very, very upset. I'm very upset. She asked me to do this because I've been homeless the last 10 years. And the homeless are after getting news about this injection. And I'll tell you about that in a second. But what's happening is not right. It's not right for a long time. And, you know, people are finding this very difficult. Being locked up and locked in. Curfews. No visitors allowed. No freedom of movement. You know, rights been taken away overnight. It's very hard on people. But you know, that's been happening to us for 10 years. And the thing is, yous are giving your money to charities. Those people in the charities, most of them smile through this. Some of them even have dupe and delight on their faces right through this. When we don't even know. We don't even know what's been given in that thing, but already people were told, you either take that thing or you're out, you're evicted. The homeless don't have a voice. The people you're giving money to, they don't be their voices. Do you understand? You don't understand what's happening to them. So that's why I have to do this. I don't want to do this. The amount of crap out there from people who don't want the truth, the amount of bullying, the amount of denial. And now, would you have us gone? Would you have us all dug up like your man in January 2020? Dug up by a digger, put him in the rubbish. Mangle his legs while you're at it, and then let your leader, who you trust, blame him for not taking accommodation. Scary places. You wouldn't want to end up in some of them. So anyway, about freedom, about choice, about the lies. I'll give you an example of ways I've had to live for the last 10 years. Days would be coming out in the matter because I got the COPD in my lungs, you know. It would send me out and have the machine, have the child walking, have to walk with the machine to help me breathe. And the B&B I would be in, they'd send me out. We're all sent out all day to walk the streets. True story. It's true. It's happening. You blame them. You blame them for not taking accommodation. Do you know that people have to go and ring every day and beg, either to stay in the room they're in or what other room they might get? Do you know that? Do you know they're sent out and not allowed back in all day? Do you know that they can't go away for a weekend without permission? And if they did it too often, Or if someone down in, in Dorky said, "Oh, I have a lovely little apartment that you can have for 6 months." You'd have to say no, because they take you off the list. And they won't let you back into homeless accommodation. You're stuck. Now here's the thing. No freedom of movement, curfews, no rights, and no visitors. Sound familiar? What about communal living? The hubs? Are we the social experiment? Are we the target practice? Did you leave us like this? Did you trust business people to run the hotels and organisations just because they smile sweetly? Did you? Now, the place I'm in now, not allowed visitors, am I? But there are some people who can get in, and I wonder why. I wonder how. I do have the sink of water ready for them. Can't have a weapon, can I? Have the sink of water, throw it over their heads. They call them pushers. You know, when things are hard and then you end up well and clean, and then somehow the only visitors who can come in to see you are the pushers. That's a bit strange, isn't it? You didn't know that, did you? Do you know that we pay rent in the B&Bs, in the hotels, in the hubs? And then when we're finally well behaved enough and we get to rent in a place we can have no visitors, same rent. Same rent. As we'd be begging to pay for a better place by behaving better. I think they call that social credits. And I think that we were the lab rats. Why else have you been housing us and leaving those homes empty? Thousands and thousands of them. What was the experiment? Now, this week, right? This week, after telling people to take that injection recently, and if you don't, you're out in the street with your child. Are they injecting any homeless children? Because no one is defending them, so you better find out. So now, here's the thing, right? The 2 injections that have caused harm, one of them's been banned all over the place. And there's blood clots, brain clots, all sorts of proved side effects, adverse reactions. It's not conspiracy theory, it's fact. You just don't want to face it because you're a fool, a feral, fearful fool. You're hoping it's not you or yours. That's it. But the dangerous one, the one that they've had problems with, from a company that can't even make talcum powder without giving people cervical cancer, that company, that's the company that you have chosen for the homeless vaccines. One jab. Some of us have told, right, you take this and you'll get into a McDonald's and places like that. You don't, you won't. More cruel, sick punishments, degrading, humiliating, exactly, which is against human rights law. Where are our representatives? Where are the human rights lawyers all these years? Not just now, but now. Now in Irish society, all the children of the land are equal. Are they? Are they? Are they for the last 10 years? Are they now? Where are the gigs? Where are all the artists who were defending the homeless? Where will they be now? Now, when yous are choosing the vaccine that they can't make talc, that company, without giving people cancer, and you would choose that vaccine for the homeless who can't speak for themselves.